What existed before the world began? If you were to ask a modern person this question, they would say something like space. But if you were to ask an ancient person, they would say water. The ancients believed that before the world was created, there was nothing but water. And this is what we read in the opening verses of the Bible. Quote, "The earth was without form and void, and darkness was over the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God was hovering over the face of the waters." End quote. Now, on the first day of creation, God separates light from darkness. And then on the second day, God separates the waters by placing a dome in the midst of the waters. This creates an air bubble where all life can now exist. In Genesis chapter 1, verses 5 to 7, we read, quote, "And God said, let there be a dome in the midst of the waters, and let it separate the waters from the waters. So God made the dome and separated the waters that were under the dome, this is the ocean, from the waters that were above the dome, this is the sky." Now, let's really analyze the word dome, which is the translation of the New Revised Standard Version. In contrast, the ESV uses the word expanse, which in my opinion is very confusing. What exactly is an expanse? And then finally, the King James uses the word firmament, which is a great rendering of the Hebrew because it highlights the fact that this is a firm, a hard physical structure. Now, all of these words are attempting to translate the Hebrew word rakia. The rakia is the dome above us. The word is used elsewhere in the Bible. It's used as a verb when describing how the Israelites hammered out objects when constructing the temple. In Exodus 39:2, we read, quote, "They hammered, rakah, out gold sheets." In Numbers 16:38, they quote, "hammered, rakah, sheets for a plating." So this confirms for us that the ancient Hebrews viewed the sky, the rakia, as a hard physical structure. As we read in Job chapter 37, verse 18, quote, "Can you join him in spreading out the skies, hard as a mirror of cast bronze?" In Proverbs chapter 8, verses 27 to 28, we read, quote, "When he established the heavens, I was there. When he drew a circle on the face of the deep, when he made firm the skies above, when he established the fountains of the deep." End quote. Thus, the sky is a hard physical structure according to the Bible. And knowing this fact helps us make sense of other passages. For instance, on the fourth day of creation, God makes the sun and the moon and attaches them to the dome itself. We read, quote, "And God said, let there be lights in the dome of the sky to separate the day from the night, and let them be signs for seasons and for days and years. God made the two great lights, the greater light to rule the day and the lesser light to rule the night, and the stars. God set them in the dome of the sky to give light upon the earth." End quote. Thus, here we're being told that God fixed the sun, the moon, and the stars into the dome itself. And this isn't some modern interpretation of the text, but rather the way the text has always been understood throughout the centuries. For example, 500 years ago, Martin Luther wrote the following, quote, "Indeed, it is more likely that the bodies of the stars, like that of the sun, are round, and they are fastened to the firmament like globes of fire to shed light at night, each according to its endowment and its creation." End quote. Now, having established that the Bible viewed the sky as a hard physical structure, in our next video, we'll be exploring the evidence that there is water above the dome. If you've enjoyed this video, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so you're ready for the next video. And also consider becoming a patron to support my work and receive exclusive content. My heartfelt thanks to all my patrons. Without you, this content would not exist. Thank you so much. And also, thank you all for watching until the end, and I'll see you in the next one.